Welcome back to Cracks Country Cooking. I'm Ben, and today we're making Cayenne candy ribs on the Z-Grill. First thing you need is a rack of ribs. Trim these up a little bit. I like them trimmed up, a nice St. Louis style. Cut the rib tip right off. I cannot wait for my table to show up. Peel this extra fat off. Just grab a paper towel. Start pulling on it. Trim it if you have to. You can leave it on if you want, but I like taking it off. Trim this skirt off though. We're going to be using I Cook You Look nice and slow seasoning. So we'll season this on both sides. I like to fold it in half and do the edges. Apply a nice amount, and then I like to press it in. All right, let's fire up the Z-Grill. I like to straighten them out, scrunch them up a little bit. Now I am starting this on a cold grill. I like the extra smoke that it gets from firing it up from start. So we'll shut the lid. Turn it on, and we'll go from there. I'm going to set it at 250 degrees. We didn't pull the membrane off because the heat comes from the bottom. It gets at the diverter plate and that grease plate really hot, and there's a lot of radiational heat that comes up. It's going to cook the bottom of the ribs. So I like to keep the membrane on there on a pellet smoker to help retain the juices in the meat and protect the meat. So it took less than 5 minutes for the Z-Grills to get up to 275 degrees. I bumped it back down to 250, that's where I'm gonna run it. We'll let this go for about 30 minutes. It's the first time using that seasoning, so I don't know how it's gonna react. I wanna make sure nothing's burning. If we have to, we will spray it with apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna go, I don't do 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna go by color. Once I get the color I like, then I'm gonna wrap it up in foil with some butter and some of the Cayenne candy. We'll put that in there. Probably let that go for about an hour. Then we'll check to see how it is with the flexibility of the ribs. Once they get the flex that you want and they're pretty tender, we can take them out, put them back on here, let the coating dry right out, and then we'll do a nice little glaze with the Cayenne candy again, and we'll go from there. So we're right at the 30-minute mark. We're gonna take a look at these and see what the color looks like. The color looks pretty good to me. It's not that dark. Seasoning still comes off on your finger. Now this only being at the 30-minute mark, I knew they weren't going to be ready, but what you're looking for is the color and if the seasoning comes off on your finger. Once the seasoning stops coming off on your finger and they have the color that you like, that's when I pull them and wrap them. I don't like them too dark, I want them in a nice vibrant color. We'll let these go for 30 more minutes and then we'll go check on them. We're at the hour mark, we're going to check on them again. To get good color on them. They're drying out. See, I can touch it now. My finger doesn't get all tacky. Just a little bit on the edges. I'm going to go a little bit darker. We're at that 1 hour, 15-minute mark. So now we're going to wrap it in foil. I'm going to put down some more of the nice and slow I Cook You Look. I'm going to put down a couple pads of butter. Listen, this isn't a healthy recipe, it's just a delicious recipe, all right? That should be enough. Cayenne candy on top of that. That's the color I'm looking for, it's mostly dry. So we're gonna put it meat side down. I think a little bit more butter is needed. Light coating. A little bit more of the Cayenne candy. Now we're going to tightly wrap. We're going to put these back on the smoker, let them go for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to start checking to see how tender they are by flexing them and see what the internal temp is. gonna go in meat side down. All right, we will see you in 45 minutes. So it's been 45 minutes. We're gonna check and see where the belt they are, see how flexible they are. If they're real soft, when you flex them, they're probably done. We'll double check with the thermometer. And yeah, see how easy they're flexing? Pretty easy. These are probably 200, 203 range. Grab our thermometer. .202, 203, 205. So these are right where I want them. Cotton liners, the nitrile glove over the top. I have a link in the description. So we're going to fold this into a boat basically. And see, you want to be able to hold them like that and have them flex without falling apart, but still flex enough that they're tender. I mean, it's got some good color on it. Oh, I forgot I don't have a glove on that hand. Oh, we lost a bone. So they got some really good color on them. I'm gonna place these on and let the top dry right out. And after probably 10 minutes or 15 minutes, we'll put a glaze back on top. Be back 10 to 15 minutes. Now I know a lot of people will say to let them rest before you put them back on to put the sauce on because they're at 203 degrees. You don't want them to overcook. But because they're wet when you take them out of the wrap, and there's a lot of convection, a lot of air movement, it actually starts to cool the meat back down just like when you sweat, just like the stall. So these are just where I want them. Now it's time to sauce them. 185, see? So we're gonna hit them up with the Cayenne Candy, give it a shake. If your sauce is coming out of the fridge, please warm it up. Don't put a cold sauce on your ribs. This is room temperature because it's been outside all day. We're just gonna drizzle the top. Give it a little loving. At this point, our ribs are done. So I take it, I shut it off. I just hit the off button. Once we shut it off and the fan's done its cool down cycle, the sauce will be set. We'll pull it out, cut them up and try it. Just shut down. Let's take them out and look at them. And golly, it's a nice looking pear if I've ever seen a pear. Look at that. Now we're gonna flip it over and we'll slice between the bones. Flip them over. That's a nice looking rack of ribs. It's nice and juicy. It's got a good smoke ring on it. The color from that rub and that Cayenne candy looks awesome. Nice bite through. That has a nice amount of heat to it. I wouldn't even say it's hot. It's a light mild. Man, this is so good. So this is so good. The rib's nice and perfectly tender, bite through, almost fall off the bone. It was hour and 15 minutes unwrapped, 45 minutes wrapped, 15 minutes to dry the surface off, and about 10 minutes with the sauce on it. It was all done. Don't need to do 3-2-1. I think that overcooks it. You can do it if you want. It's a good learning point. Learn how you want ribs done and how to cook them the way you like them. This is how I like them done. Like I said, I mean, you just take a bite. Perfect. Hey, if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Help support us. We have videos coming out every week. We're on all the social medias. This is our first video in the new studio. I really appreciate you guys giving me all the support because of people like you that hit the like and subscribe and help me pay for everything that I can do. It helped me go from my backyard and my driveway into a dedicated spot. It's gonna make for so much better videos. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to share it. I'll have a link in the description for the I Cook You Look. Don't forget the Z grills. I get a commission on that, which is nice, helps pay for this stuff. And it's a really good grill. You pay $777 for the grill, and you get 10 free every 5 years. It's transferable. Use an early purchase option if you like it and you want to give it away as a friend to a friend. You can pay a $200, which includes the shipping, early access fee, and you get your second grill faster. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's dinner time. So good.